On D Shap in the morning. Happy terrific toothless Tuesday. I'm here on DerekShapiroShow.com and DSSTVStation.com, iHeartRadio, and Spotify, and on Apple Podcasts. We have Justin, aka the Real Boss Nova. He is the real boss. I'm telling you. I mean, if he says I'm fired, I'm fired. Okay. So how you doing, Mr. Justin?
I'm not doing too bad. I'm pretty good, thank you. Just out here, came back to Rhode Island, visited some family members. Still working on some music, but have that in the air right now. I'm revising old songs to make them better right now.
Ooh.
Stuff that I haven't let out, but yeah.
Well, hey,
it should be good.
Now that I'm on iHeartRadio and Apple Podcasts, I could play your music on iHeartRadio. You know. Hold on, you're frozen.
Oh,
yeah, so I could play your music on iHeartRadio. You know.
That's absolutely fantastic.
Now we're both in Rhode Island. You know what I want to do? Because I recently did last week. I did a duet with Trina, right? In West Warwick. I want to do a duet with you.
That should be fun.
It should be fun. I mean, of course, my performance stands out more than my singing. You know what I'm saying? Like when you know that a person can't sing as good as you, if their performance can equivalent to their singing, do you think that adds up a lot in the performance?
I didn't actually hear the last bit of the question. It zoned out a little bit.
Do you think like I'm not the best singer in the world, but I have a good stage presence. Now, if I
absolutely
do you like, especially if you can't hear a person, but you could feel the power in the song. Like if I can't really do a vocal, I'll talk it. You know what I'm saying? And I recently got complimented that. You know, I recently got complimented on that, like how I make it my own. Because sometimes if you can't sing, a person can talk it and make it their own song. What do you think about that as being a musician?
I think poetry has a lot to do with just speaking and having a lot of things that will have somebody relate to something in such a critical way.
Sure.
So speaking and having rhythm with what you're working with does kind of have like an attraction to it, but the most important things is really what you're saying. So, I mean, the deliverance is key, in my opinion. But like I said before, if you have something strong and solid that people can relate to, they're more prone to migrate towards that anyway. You know.
Sure. Tell me, you know.
So I think singing would be. Doesn't really matter how you sound. I mean, listen to, if I can give an example, what Louis Armstrong.
Yep.
Buy a drink for $1. You know, he didn't really have that great voice, but what he said was relatable. I want to buy a drink for $1. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, maybe even 50 cents, but with inflation, it might be even $5 pretty soon.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
$10.
Yes. Well, you know, tell me, one of your most popular songs back in 2021 was Row Row Your Boat. Tell me, what does that song mean to you that you did that song, and a lot of my listeners love that classic song of yours?
Well, thank you for everybody that listening to it and has positive feedback for that. When I wrote that song, I was absolutely just thinking about all the things that we go through in life. I apologize for my sweat.
No, that's fine.
It's so hot right now.
Don't worry. A lot of people sweat when they talk to me.
Oh, snap. All right. So what I was thinking about is that a lot of people go through stuff in life, and I was going through stuff in life as well, even in the moment. So I just kind of put like life is more of a movie, and life is like a dream, because when we plan for stuff, it doesn't really always go as planned. So it usually has its twists and turns and a twilight-ish zone thing because when you try to figure something out in life, life has one thing to always prove is that we totally don't know shit. You know, there's
Exactly.
always something that's gonna come up and prove us that our thinking was off in some sort of way. So, you know, I just kind of believe that life can be a movie sometimes, either, you know, in its trauma or in its beauty. You know, so and
Let,
everybody has a boat that they're rowing, you know, to
yes.
get to the finish line. So, you know, that's pretty much what I wrote it for, as
Sure.
just to get people to know that, you know, you could still make it. You could still make it through it all. It's just how you perceive life, and that's how I
Also,
perceive it. So I put it in.
you referenced poetry before. Are you a good poet too?
Um, I've had been up on stage and did poetry one time, and I wasn't really that great at it. I froze up, but poetry was usually the first thing anybody would start with in the music career, if I may say. A lot of people that I've known started as a poet and became a musician. So, you know, early on in my days, poetry was the first thing that I would have started doing. Speaking about poetry slam, uh, what was it? The Black Rep that was out here in Providence, Rhode Island. I want to give a
Yes.
shout out to them because they've been around for so long and
Sure.
had so many different amazing artists come out of there. So uh,
Yeah.
Trinity Rep out here in Rhode Island is definitely an iconic place.
Well,
So
if you want,
yeah,
tonight I'm having a open mic night tonight, right? Um, um, um,
okay,
online. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on Apple. It's gonna be on Spotify. My DSS TV station. So I'm recording it tonight, 9 o'clock for this Tuesday. So if you want to be part of it tonight, let me know and I'll record you tonight.
all right, that sounds good.
Yes.
I'll actually put something together for that moment
Okay.
if you don't mind.
I'll speak to you tonight. That's tonight, 8 o'clock tonight. That's gonna be on this fine Tuesday. Justin, thank you. I'll see you tonight. Okay.
Thank you.
D Shap in the
Appreciate it.
morning.